Hello guys, welcome back to my another live stream. Hopefully you all are very well. Today I again a new review and talk about a new project. So let's start. And what is the today's project name? So the today's project name is the good name. You can see already the today's project and the get you the will the support the infinite and for the future trending margin the loans birth copy convert and the auto the impulse. The tour offer more diverse funding options. Gate will the support the infinite. In the future, the trending the machine loans doubles. Copy convert, and auto-invest. Auto-invest the flowing on the slate the acetyl blue. It's a trade. It's a trade. It's the time and enjoy the experience. The future. Uh, illustrate the pre-potential of the contract. Funding will be available. One that get your earned the 10.10 UTC on August 7, 2025 with up to 28 deliveries. In pre-tool, the control the changing link, so click and here. So annual data the today the trending the to the changing and the snapshot you can already see. So note copy and the burrows trending for the in the perpetual the contract will be available with it on the hour after the contract goes live. Last time, if there is a significant the price volatility during the loan the price, the contract the loans may be a delayed the exact the loans. Time will be adjusted according to accrue all the market conditions. Finding the parameter the adjustment tool and mitigate market the risks and improve user the trending experience. It will adjust the trending performance, including funding the rate the tricks, size the maximum, liberating the lead the limit, and the maintenance the margin are the needed the base on the actual of the market condition. Margin the loan the service and margin the trending per in will be available at the train UTC on the August 7, 2025. At the same time, in the simple and flexible crypto loan. And the fixing the crypto loan the service will be the support converted. The in the compare the future will be available on the horror the after in the support. The changing goes live, allowing user to true institutional the convert into USDT on the other supported token. So our time passed that in the auto-invest the future will be available on the hours after the in the support the market the goes line the supporting. Investment investor the south as a fully outdated. The labor sector in the press. So there is a related around the ticket, the sector, and the gate was the launch. So there are 285 third launch pool. JQ was M on the star level DT, the slide JQ was through the arm the end of click and here. As we get to the launch with the launch pulled on the star level GT and around the airdrops. Get to the launch the 218 the last pull. Jake was on the strike. USDT the slide Jake was to earn the items. Engagement along the 285 to launch pool JKWS arm. Use the can strike the USDT slide the JKWSM to earn the 500,000 JKWSM added from the free. When the reward distributed the RBRs. The tracking approval the July 22, 2025 at the 12 July 29, 2025 at the 12 UTC. Total strike reward 500,000 WKWASM. Tracking the pool events the new in Kermer, the exclusive total reward. So, tracking the two on. So GKWS I'm on the display lab and developing the team behind the looking well the product that open the source barrier. Machine the environmentality around the zero knowledge improve the generation on the web assembly in the unable to verify apple of the chain the computer and the support. Moreover, robot activities that the ecosystem including the JK. Native was paired for the labeling the group the DAPPS that targeting the real you the case the like. Perfect all the mini game the break is by the top the two other imposters such as the behind the left. As Kona Capital the Miran the Aventura on the Sabine House the JKWS arm in the position as is the Crow JK. In Fluctual, the layer the product is covered trust Web3 application. So the details for the crypto, the trade over 3,500 cryptocurrency the safely, quickly and easily on the GitHub, the trade the action the now sign up and the climb up to $10,000 in the welcome the reward invite and the earn is the 40% commission. Stay connected, visit the Gate official website, download the Star to Gate and install the Gate will adjust the tricky the size or multiple as for the trending pairs. On the Gate will adjust the founding the interval from in the perpetuity of the contract. Again, the will release the testing, the explore the trending and allow the holder error. So the new feature listing on the new feature the listing the sector on the gate will the support infinite in for the future the trending. Margin the law first copy convert and also impost. So to offer more drivers the trending options. I guess will support to get all the support infinite in the future the trending machine. Allows the burst, the copy convert and the auto invest the employee. The schedule the blue. It's in a trend and enjoy the experience. The future in infinity the perpetual the contract. Funding will be available on it at the 10 UTC on the August 2024 with up to 28 deliveries in perpetuate on the contract trending link. Note. Hoping at the birds, the trending for the is the perpetual the contract will be available within and hours after the contract goes live. A long time if there is a significant the prime volatiles during the pre-launch at the contract bond may be delayed at exactly the long the time will be adjusted according to actual on the market. Granting parameter adjustment to the mitigate the market risk and improve the user the experience. It will adjust the trending parameter in improving the trending right. Being the size maximum deliberate the and the maintaining as needed the base on the actual the market. Margin the loan service and the margin the trend will be available at 10 obtained UTC on August 2025 at the same time. Simple earn like the bill the crypto loan the service will be converted. The in convert future will be available on hour after it is put, both allowing users to instantly convert to the USD or other supported to auto-invest. The in auto-invest future will be available on hour after the in expert market the goes supporting investment in interval serves as a whole and again the train the August 2025 gateway to craft to 3,500 to current action now the sun herb and the cloud to go and the friend of the person. Instead of kind of busy the get the arbor go to the down rate the get the herb applying the ice on the get your bonuses on the distribution. Just for a second, the take it and the bruise. The trending angle the trade the side of multiple is for the trending price and click and here. The gate will adjust the trick the size per multiple is for the trending for the 11 the July 8 UTC. Truly fair continuously out the optimizers. The trending experience of our gate is the going to adjust the size. For the synthesis for the trending the Paris the tracking attitude. So 2025 they see the table the blooper detail the traffic the size adjustment. From the explore the transfers the trending apparel. The climate the place the before the dot 5 of USDT and the DP1 USDT the decline the place after the adjustment. Please note the adjustment to the tree the generator will the non the afraid exiting upon the transporters after the new the car. Other the place the before the stretch the side the chains will the still be matched will the original If you are an affected user, it is adjusted. That user changes your the training strategy beforehand to the minimize the potential impact the change that may have on you. Thank you for your understanding and the condition the support of the sector. Okay, to the support the infinite in the further future the charging magenta along the bros. The copy, the convert, and the auto the impulse. I told the upper more the deeper the trending option rate would the support the infinite. In the future margin the long the broad the copy convert and auto impulse. Following the schedule all the below. Is to turn it and enjoy the experience. Future the in USDT the perpetual a contract. The turning will be available. On the gate are the 10 and 10 UTC. On the August 7, 2025. With our but to the 20 as the liberties in the perpetual the contract transcending. Annotated by the broad of the trending of the sectors, or the sector on the price, the trending the sectors. No, the crypto the birth, the trending for the in perpetual, the perpetual the contract will be available within all the hours within the world after the in the world after the so the copy on the board the charging for the in the perpetual the contract will be available within an hour after the contract the last time. If the R is the signal the significant the price the volume during the during the prolonged phase, prolonged phase, the concerned loans may be delayed. The exert loss time will be adjusted according to other market trending parameter adjustment to mitigate the market risk and improve the user trending period. A gate will adjust the trending parameter, including the funding, the rate, the trace, the size, the delivery, link the limit, and the maintenance are the based on the actual margin, the loan, the service, and the margin transfer will be available at maintain it on the August 2025. At the same time, I are flexibility and the fixed the capital on the service will convert. The in the convert feature will be available on the hour after type allowing to the install with the in the true and all the supported to auto the sectors to auto the invested there the sectors. The in auto the in auto impulse future will be available on our after the in for the market that goes life support investment in The to the upper more debarres, a debarred it was supported in the along the broad to copy and bread, and also in the loyal as the returned to join the enemy and the perpetual the trending as on the other side. We are by to the 28th liberate the perpetual the chanting link the chanting. So you can see the link and the university, the snapshot, and measure the result. The copy and the burst sounding for the perpetual will be available with hour after the last time in the hour and the blood volume. During the part along the counter, the long bed. The content all the time will just recommend all the content parental adjustment that meet the release and improve it. The trending experience. The gate will adjust the trending. The gate will adjust the trending parameters, including constrain the size, liberate the range limit, and maintaining the market needed based on actual on the market conditions. Margin the loans. The loan, the service, and the margin, the charging for each will be available on the August 2020. But at the same time, simple array, the flexible capital, and the fixed capital and the service will be convert, but the in the converted future will be available on the hour after each the convert in the two all the other supported auto-imposed. The in order to increase the level enter 1 hour after the adjustment the again the time the almost trade the overtrade with under is only attend the herb when the print and on for first stage commission. Did it get to the more operation related that you could be to the laws that gospel. The jacket was in the street dedicated to the occasion. The will adjust change the size or for the multiple that for the trending birds. Get to adjust the binding the investor for the perpetual the contract. Get to the initial the chassis as per the chart and the forgettable the spur support at infinite for the future topic auto. So the alpha the moon gate will the circuit margin the long the bird. copy and the auto-impulse, blowing the sheet of blue. Stay attentive and enjoy the experience. To turn the energy, the capital will be able to get here at the team attain all 2025 the Arab took 20 extra delivery. Capital at the time. Related articles related articles. So the it was the launch it the 285 launch for JKWS arm. The Australia the JKWS arm. The gate was the launch 285 launch JKWS. A stake USD JKWS arm to earn the other. They will launch the 200 JKWS arm. There's can the stake USD JKWS arm to earn 500 JKWS gather for free with the reward distributed every hour. A tracking proof. July 2025 and the 20 and the total 500,000 JKWS. So the strength to the R the now still the JWKWS arm and is pushing on the left in the corridor at the JKWS arm. The first open the source of her own machine and availing the operation with assembly. An article that verified or the claim of the claim the computation on the subroute the modular relative. The ecosystem including the JK on the native along the product development of the advice. The terminal use the case the light verify the mini games backed by the terror of the tire investor. Thus as behind the asking the capital Miran Venture and the 7F. JKWS arm in the position as a crowd infrastructural layer the first cover. Translate the Web3 application. Further note and the crypto and the bird, the trending for the EU perpetual contract will be available within 1 hour after the contract. Once trying if there is significant possible during the product along the contract. Loans may be delayed. The contract exert launch time will be adjusted according to actual market conditions. Funding parameter adjustment to mitigate market risk and improve the user the time. Around the gate will adjust the funding parameter, including fundraising the rate, the tree, the size, the max range. Raise the limited and maintain the margin the needed the base on the actual market. Margin the loan, the service and the margin the trending. in the world implementing the UTC on the August candidate at the same time in simple art about the crypto and the physical the crypto law the security service will be not about the convert. The in the convert the future will be available on the hour after as per starting goal the life allowing user own in the USDT or the other supported token. To not talk about Auto-Invest. In the Auto-Invest future will be available on the hour after the index for the market the road. Something of us in notes as a in the time of the 25 gateway to the credit trade over 3,500 so the transition gateway adjustment interval were aimed at perpetual the contract. So Gate would adjust the founding interval for the aim perpetual the contract to improve the better user experience and mitigate the risks to user on the current market condition. Gate would adjust to the founding interval for the mature the prepare the contract to the every one the error is stayed at the 12 July the 12th. If you are an FPL user and it is applied the data you adjust your the changing strategy behind it. If you hold any in the place the submit the tricky or the contract the our customer the support the thank you for the control the support in the sector. On the click are the click and the get with the entity the tendency for the trending along over the other here. Get will initiate on the lead spreadsheet on this for the trending and the long trader. A get will initiate the list release the ten and the foreign limit on the third user the whole the long BT 333,333 answer the tendency of the tracking the holder header in the exclusive for the after the 10th header of the contract on or no the funds will be delayed through the particular rules of the complete identity verifications and the hold the last one that you are the total you read the full based on your question of show the probability. The maximum participation of the each user in this is 1,000. How to quantify the log and the identity verification go to holder address. A holder address the loss of identity join now the holder address. About the testing, a testing and error that about the to the loss approaching in the mid the interfaces are the most by the integrated that determines the finality and the build for the row and the pivot the tree that are required Decentralizes the infrastructure and the full control over executing the logging, the project indicating a particular declaration within the world and the 5P7 are the trusted and tokenization the rules token distributions and unlocking the rules for the community and the ecosystem on the program that 39.7% support the long the team community and ecosystem growth. Third, initiative only the serves as a contributor gathers liquidity in incentivize the market making R&D, project collaboration, the engage and the campaign the big programs have been strong. The 30% unlocking the trade. So in the trade distribute the third month unlocking from the third. So to explain the sum the program the like done it meter LFL the beyond the edges there are the full unlock the T. A community and the sell the LFL the 2.3%. Publishing the token the sale for community participants ahead of the token generation event. Visiting the footage the log avatar of the poll the TZE uploaded for by the poll release of the token early community. Distributed through the early contributor the third entity of the track. Visiting the 20% unlock the TV with the remainder 80% unlocked over the 60 days. A foundation about the 10% separate from the loan the team to develop. Operation on the cost and the ecosystem sustainability visiting 30% unlock the TZE. The remaining the 70% unlock monthly for the years. Only the breakout the 24% allocated to the entity of the investor who the funded the early development visiting the 1 year the chili floors find the 30% unlock and the monthly unlocking. On the remind the 60% over the 1 year. For the contributor the 22% allocated to the early and the crowd the contributors of the third the network. Visiting wanted the Chile allowed the buy on the buy on the all the token distributed are the subject to the further restriction on the inference by the technical dimension such as all the chain visiting contrast to ensure desperation and the responsible allow. Generally imposted the measure. Ignored one. Here the token is the unique detective. Token the gate exclusive chains and the network the token on the gate chain update all the GT the nerve. The through the police complete identify some people the participant and the set up in the security of the Europe contest. See the police the enhance on the relative the rules of the event and the when the initiating the behavior in the probability and the commitment of the any dishonesty will the result in the disqualification around the river where any disparity the areas between the translate and original English version, the English version of the present. They reserve all the right to the final exploitation. User in the United Kingdom and the other restricted location cannot access the service. To see the user agreement for the product, the detail on the registration. So read the whole warnings. 1. The holder and proceed in the blockchain the setup and in the setting in the early stage. The posing the operation, underlying technology and the legal environment made the pose significant. The posing the team does not graduate that the token price will not be lowered. Then the end sales this in paste with the quotation and the drone in paste the DRD your financial capacity. 3. The holder either proceeds if the still in the is the initial state factors, including the operating and the underlying the technology on the proceed and the other related regulatory activities among the contributors. So advising the technical and financial analysis they required to understand and evaluate the inherent risks on the crypto assets. The market volatility is the high and the price of the token fluctuation due to the regulatory and the market effect. So recommend sectors. So click and fun face. Our gator will gator again project so gate will support infinite for the future the trending margin the loan. Borrow the copy convert and Auto-Investp through the offer the more diverse the trending option. A gate will support so the to the offer the more diverse the trending option. Gate will support infinite in the future the trending margin. Below the bird the crypto convert and the Auto-Investp. Showing the schedule the blue. Stay the tiny and enjoy the experience. For the future institutional depend on perpetual the contract the trending will be available. One gate to out the 10 UTC on August on the August the 7th 2020 with the next US 11 to end the difference. So in the perpetual on the contract the trending the link note. Copy and the ball the trending for the in perpetual contract. There will be available within on the hour after the contract goes live. Last time, if there is significant and the volatility during the period the loan the pressure the contract, the loan may be delayed. The extra the loan time will be adjusted according the accumulated market condition. The trending parameter adjustment the mitigate the market risk and improve it user the trend experience. Gate will adjust the trending parameter including the funding rate Take the side the maximum, the liberate the race, limits, and the maintains margin as the needed the base on the F2 or the market margin the loans. The loan, the service, and the margin the trading for the E will be available at and attain the UTC on the August 7, 2025. At the same time, the simple earn flexible the crypto loan and the flexible crypto loan the service will be supported. Convert the convert the future will be available 1 hour after the in is also charging the goal, allowing the user the true instantly convert the into USD or the other the supported to auto impose. The auto impose the future will be available on the hour the after the explore the market the goal. Supporting investment in parallel the serves as early and the date. The relative the article relative the article gate with the loans that will have the JKWSR is strictly with DT. The JKWSR and gate will also the take the site from storage. Only a plan to use on the age of this gate will advance the funding in particular for a gate will immediately delete the taxi as the taxi is challenging and the law the holder address. As the tool occur and the more the diverse gate will the subroad infinite is the filter the trending. Margin the whole the burst the copy convert auto impulse the flight. The schedule the is to turn it on in the experience. Future. If you are the perpetual the control, the trending will be available on the grid or the trainer changes on the August 2020 with the R228 in the perpetual the contract note the copy on the borrow the trending for the in perpetual the contract will be available within an hour after the contract the long strike if they are insignificant. Price the voluntarily during the period along the base. The contract loans may be delayed the exit. Loans time will be adjusted. Welcome to all the market. Change environmental adjustment to the mitigate the market the risk and improve it using the time experience. Gateway adjust the change parameter including the funding the rate, the trade, the size, the maximum, the raise the limit, and the maintain the margin. As the needed, the based on the actual market condition. Margin the loan, the service, and the margin the channel. Or in the will be added at the 10 UTC on the August 7, 2020. At the same time, in the simple and flexible crypto loan and the flexible crypto loan service converge. In the convert, the future will be available on hour after it is for the challenging the goal the line, allowing to and to show not the convert into USDT. The other the supported the case. The auto-imposed. In the auto-imposed, the future, the trending, the will be able. Will the able all the sectors. Able all the sector, the auto-invest. In the auto-invest, future will be able on the hour after the in. As for the market, the goal, the life, the when the size and the hourly and the daily, the a gate will the separate and for future the trending margin the loans versus the copy convert and auto invest to offer more diverse the trending option. A gate will separate infinite in the future the trending contain all the rules copy convert and auto invest employing the schedule the blue is to turn it and enjoy the experience. Future ensure duty profit to all until the funding will be available. On the gate at the tenant on August 2025. The up to 28 liberates. In the profit to all the control the trending links and the click and the hair. There's today's university on the today's snapshot, and you can see through the note the copy and the verse the trending for the in perpetual will be available within on the hour after the contract the goal the last time. If there is a significant price volatility during the prolonged price, the contract the loss may be delayed the agreed launch time will be adjusted according to the control funding parameter adjustment to the material gate market the risk and improve user the experience gate will allow the training parameters including funding the rate, the trade, the site, schema, the rate, the level, and the maintenance margin. As needed, the base earn the actual market margin, the loss, the local service, and the margin, the trending. For the ends will be available at the 10 units on the August 2025 at the same time in simple area like the build the crypto and fixing the crypto loan the service is convert at the end of convert the future will be available on the hour after in the explore the trending goal live allowing user to in station only convert the will DT or other support auto-invest and in the auto-invest the future will be available on the hour after the in the explore the market the goal the life supporting investment into on the third and the whole and the daily related articles the gate was along the $285 a JKWSRM the extract the USDT JKWSRM to the earlier it will adjust the trend side for the multiple spread the China price the 11 later it will adjust the funding in virtual for the aimed perpetual contract. Gate will change the lead testing as for the trend and allow the holder the address. Gain on the spur inflator for the future, the trending margin along the road. The copy the converge and also this to the offer mode at the bar the trending option. Engage with the spur in place in the future the trending along the road the copy converge and the auto invade following the schedules below. The tonnage on the injury experience in the future and to all the perpetual control the training will built on the gate at the 10 on the August 7. 2025 will arrive to 28 libras in the perpetual contract the trending lane. Note the copy to build the trending for the in perpetual contract will be available within on the hour after the contract. Once time that there is a significant prevalent in the present law the bridge. The contract loans may be delayed and extended along the time will be adjusted according to the cumulative market condition. The trending parameter means a parameter adjustment to mitigate market the risk and improve the user the trending period. A gate will adjust the trending parameter, including the funding the rate, trade the side maximum, liberates the rate limit, and maintains the margin as the needed the base on the actual market condition. A margin the loans, the loan service, and the margin the trending for in will be available at the 10 UTC on the August 7, 2025. At the same time, the Indian simple are flexible type to the loan and the fixed the type to the loan the service of convert. The in the convert the future will be available 1 hour after the in. As for the trending goes the life. Allowing the user to the instantly convert into USDT. Earn the other support tokens. Auto-Invest the in the Auto-Invest the future in the available on the hours after the in the support marketable life supporting investment until the self as a whole and the daily. Further upper the mode is about the trending options. Get will the support until in the future the trending margin. Also will the copy the contract and the auto-invest following the schedule of flow. It's to turn it and enjoy the experience. Future institute perpetual the contract. The training will be available on the guitar and the tenor on the Apple the 7 2025 will after 28 liberations in the perpetual the contract the training the links. Noted. Practical the rules, the trending for the in the perpetual the contract will be available within an hour after the contract will be lost time if the there significant like the volatility during the period loss. Based on the contrary, the loss may be delayed. The exact loss time will be adjusted according to the actual market conditions. Dynamic fundamental adjustment to the mitigate the market the risk and improve the user the trading experience. Gate will adjust the trading parameters, including funding the rate, the trade, the size, maximum, the brain, the risk limit, and maintain the margin as the needed based on the actual market condition. Margin the loans on the service on the margin the training The email will be available at the 10 UTC on August 7, 2025, at the same time in the simple and the flexible loan sector. Not the sector in the price on the convert in the sector in the price on the in convert future will be available 1 hour after in is for the turning cost life alone. Use the tool instantly convert into the USD or the other supported token. Auto-Invest. The Auto-Invest future will be available on the hour after the in is for the market the gold live supporting investment and the two on the side as whole and the daily. The soda copy and the rules electronic on the in perpetual the contract will be available within on the hour after the contract the gold the live. Long time if the significant price the volatility. During the price loan, the pressure the contract loans may be delayed. The loan the time will be adjusted according to the market condition. Time environmental adjust to the material market risk and improve the user electronic experience. Gate will adjust the time environmental, including funding the rate, take the side the maximal leverage, there is the limit maintain the margin, as the need is based on the actual condition. Margin the loan survey on the margin trending further in will be available at the 10 UTC on the August 7, 2020. At the same time in the July and flexible capital loan sector. So everyone, thank you so much for the watching this stream.